back to my channel. If you can't tell by this whole chaotic setup, we're gonna do some DIY. And you have seen the title, so you know what we're doing. We're doing Christmas on a budget. My name is ZaraTrixie, and if you like this kind of videos, DIY things, I would really appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, the notification bell, you know, all the things that YouTubers usually say. I haven't bought anything for this video. I just rampage my apartment for things that I have that I can maybe use to create Christmas decoration. Now, I know I am sort of a DIY person, so I have obviously, like, I have this decoration flowers that I used in scrapbooking, and like this little glitter tubes. Like, I had a lot of good stuff already, so that thing with budget friendly, like, it depends on who you are. Like, some people are not at all DIY persons, so maybe you don't have anything of this at home, but what I'm hoping is that it will somehow open up your mind, because I'm not only using like craft items, I'm gonna try and switch things up, or a little bit at least, so you can get some inspiration, hopefully. Usually I would go out into the nature and pick things straight from nature. What are they called? We call them kottar in Sweden. I will add a picture because I can't think of the name right now. I'll go and pick those things and let them dry a little bit before I start making crafts, and that is so easy. It's so easy, anyone can do that. I'm gonna show you in the end of this video some things that I've done with these things to create Christmas decorations. I don't wanna spend too much time on this. Let's just get crafting. So I'm just gonna start with something. I'm gonna pick one of these. Okay, so this one I have a plan for. Oh, by the way, what do you think? I actually tried to make this a little bit more Christmassy, my background, so it's not my usual boring kitchen. That fella over there, that's my dear friend Billy Brown Bear. He has his own Instagram account. I think you should go and follow that. He is more successful than me. Like, he has twice as many followers than I have. He's like a true travel influencer. So I would suggest you go and follow him, and who knows, maybe he will come out with a new Christmas theme series something soon. Oh my gosh, I'm that creepy lady who's talking to her teddy bears as if they were persons. Yeah, back to the crafts. I have these that I actually painted myself many years ago, because I got this whole bunch that's like super cheap, and some of them are painted pink because I wanted to have pink ornaments, and some I kept red because I don't need that many. My Christmas tree is not that big. I had them for like this for years, so now it's the time to do something fun with it. So what do I have here? I have some threads and different things. Like, I have also these that I'm thinking maybe I can do something fun with. A lot of stickers. I have glue. I have these flowers, glitter, beads, yeah, and even more things over here in this little thing. So I'm just thinking I'm gonna go for it. I want to try and be very creative with this. Since this is pink, I'm gonna try and keep one pink, and I'm gonna see if I can add like some of these flowers and just stick them on, and maybe even switch things up a little bit. Ooh, this can be fun. I'm gonna have to start up my glue gun. I'm just also gonna clear out the space a little bit so I have free flow working on these things. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Isn't it cute, my little glue gun? I'm just gonna dive straight into it. I'm gonna start, I think, by adding a few of these bigger pieces a little bit everywhere on this, and then we'll take it from there. Let's go! It's looking so funny. Like, this by itself is very cute. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna go for it, you know. I'm just gonna keep adding. I'm gonna start do a little bit of these different looking flowers, a few different shades, different shapes, and all that. So yeah, let's do that. I'll be right back once I've done that, because you get the process now. I'm using glue gun. I'm using the stick to help just not get burned, really, because it's very hot, this kind of glue, and just going for it. I'll be right back with the final results. It's done! So I added a whole bunch of, I don't even know if you can see, I added a whole bunch of flowers. I kept it in pink, so it's like different shades of pink. I still feel like you could add even more, but somewhere, oh, I need some sparkle there. Somewhere you just gotta stop, I feel. And I just need to carry on because of this video. Once I've attached all the flowers, I went ahead and took this, like, what's it called? It's for paper crafting mostly. It's like glitter glue. So I added in all the flowers and even some in the spaces in between, so it just had a little bit of sparkle. Definitely recommend this. And if you do this with kids, obviously don't use a glue gun. Like, use super glue or something that's not hot, because I burned myself once making this and it's so hot. It hurts so much. As much as I want to do another flower, I think I'm gonna try something different here now. With this one, it's gonna be pretty much similar, but I have this small, in Sweden we call them knäckeformar, because we make a special Christmas candy that we call knäcke. It's like a caramel sort of thing. Really small. It's like pretty much melted sugar. Since I don't eat sugar anymore, pretty much, I don't have any use for this. Maybe I can do something creative with this. I'm gonna like glue them on here, like one row at a time, and we'll see how that looks. Let's go. Now I have a whole heap of this. I think we're ready to start assemble them. Once again, if you do this with kids, just use another glue. So how I do this, I'm gonna just take a dot of glue. I don't think you need that much, and I'm just gonna place it as close as possible to the top. It's a little bit hot, so I'm just gonna use a stick and just poke it. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna continue follow this around and then go to the next row and next row and next row, and we'll see how that looks. Speed video in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so that is the first row done. So yeah, I'm gonna do the rest off camera. You get the idea how I'm doing this. I'll be right back. Okay, so we are done. This is how it looks now. It was a little bit of a struggle to get it all the way, but it was a case of trusting the process. Just remember, they become a lot bigger when you do this, so just be aware of that, depending obviously on the size of this, because you add a lot of volume to it. I think it's so cute, and you could leave it like this, but I'm gonna go all the way. Like, I'm here now, let's go. Like, oh, there's so many options you could do. If I had spray paint, I would totally spray paint the whole thing. Like, imagine making all of this like golden shimmery or something like that. That would be so cool. But I also think it's cool that you can see that the color of the ornament is pink underneath. I have these super cute things, what you call it, like blingy stuff with, and they already have glue on them. Super easy to use. If I feel like having some hearts in there, I'm gonna have some hearts in there. I'm just gonna gather them around. Okay, maybe I need some extra glue. Maybe I just use my fingers. Okay, why was this so freaking hard?
A few moments later.
The frustration level right now. So I've been struggling with these things. I think they're getting a little bit old, so the glue on these things are almost non-existing. I'm thinking I'm gonna go and try these. It's just stickers, and I think they're gonna be maybe even better because they are super glittery. We'll make it work. And then I carry on like this, and we'll see. I'll be back when I feel like I'm done with this part. I did it. I added this little golden things inside. I'm gonna see. I have this color, and I just want to try something because I'm trying everything here for you guys, and then you decide. It's like a hobby color. I don't even know what it's for. The only pencil I could find is this one. It's a little bit too big for this one, so I'm just gonna be creative once again. So I gave this jar a good shake, and it's a super cool, it's a strong color as well. It's very smelly. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna scatter. I don't need it to cover. I just want to highlight a little bit. Oh yeah, this could be it. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. And this is the final look. Okay, that makes the whole difference, that scatter of gold. Alright, before I pass out, because this color is very strong, I think actually it's it's supposed to go on metal things, so it's a very strong color, you know. You should probably be outside when you do this, but... So I'm gonna close this, let this dry, and then we move on to the next one. So, I was taking a coffee break and just opening the window to get some fresh air because that paint smelled a lot. And I was starting to think, because I lost a little bit of my creativity and my flow. And then I just looked at the things I got, and now I got so many ideas. All of a sudden they just came to me like, oh my gosh, I can do one Christmas ornament that has these pearls on them, and I can do one with this, and I can place it like that. So now I got too many ideas. I kind of want to write it down, but I'm gonna try and speed up so I can do more, because I feel like this video, the more ideas I show you, the more ideas you get. Like, it's more fun video. Like, you don't have to see me do exactly everything. The air in here is getting breathable again, so I'm just gonna take one more sip of the coffee and then I get back to the video. I have so many ideas all of a sudden, from zero inspiration to like 200% of inspiration, whatever that means. But I'm gonna do one more pink, and then I'm gonna do one or two, maybe even more red ones. Just push out as many ideas as possible. None of this is prepared ahead. Like, I just, as I said in the beginning, I just grabbed whatever I had and sat down, and here I am. I was thinking of doing like other things as well, but I'm gonna stick to the ornaments. It's just such a shame because I want to use these for something. Oh my gosh, I just got an idea. Okay, save that idea. We'll get to that. That could be so cool. Okay, you gotta stick around because I think that would be amazing. I'm gonna do one more pink. In my head, this looks like something that would suit the rock chick, non-traditional Christmassy people. Like, this is gonna be extra. If I would have had like metal studs, this could be super cool. But I'm gonna use these wooden beads that I have. They are super pretty. I've been saving them forever to do something with them, and I haven't. So now I'm just like, let's just do it. My idea is I'm gonna follow, there is a natural line in this one, and place these beads all the way around, and maybe even do another one, and then we'll see, like maybe add even more details or not. So that's what I'm gonna do. You can join me in a speed video in 3, 2, 1. So like that, the first row is done. Now I think this actually by itself look pretty cool. I had to do a little bit of a, you can't really tell when you look at it like this, but there was one piece over here that wouldn't completely fit, so I had to just like carve the edges of it a little bit so I can squeeze it in there. But I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'll be back. So this is the final look of this one. I actually like this, like it's very extra. I added pieces all around. When I did that, I was like, you know what, let's just go all the way. So I managed to squeeze out a little bit of golden, so it looks like almost like dripping color in there. And it's not for everybody, I know, but I want to try and do things that suits a whole different types of people and tastes. I'm gonna let this dry, then I'm gonna move on to red ones. Actually, I'm gonna show you that I can use other colors than pink. I'm gonna do one where I'm gonna use these flowers, but I'm gonna place them differently, and these ones have a little bit bigger variety in terms of the shading of the color, and there are also these super cute polka dots. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep, because this is so cute, the red one, I'm gonna try and just like only place these at the top. Very traditional, but also something different and unique. Let's go. And I'm gonna say once again, if you have kids and want to do this with kids, don't use hot glue. Use super glue or something that's kids friendly, that they don't get themselves burned on. So how I'm gonna do this, I'm just gonna stack flowers everywhere and just see where this takes me. Wish me good luck. I'll see you in the end. Alright, so the first red one is done. I'm just gonna get rid of some of the excess glue. And this is how it looks. This is so pretty. I am so happy with this. Like, it's so cute. I'm not, can you see properly? Really just glued on flowers and just adding, and also in the end I just took some of the edges and just like tried to push them out a little bit so you get that 3D layer on layer effect. And then I also took, once again I'm using these a lot, I took this glitter, the green one, and just added it in a few strategic places just to give it a little bit of that pop. And this one I'm gonna keep this simple. Like, I could see myself do like golden stripes around it and all of that, but I'm gonna keep it like this. Like, this was super cute. This might be my favorite, even though it's not pink. We're moving on to the next red one. Make sure you clean in between. It's important that you keep your station clean so you have space to work and you don't get overwhelmed by all the clutter. I have so many ideas. There's so much more I want to do, but I think I'm only gonna be able to do this one and then I have to stop it here. But I have so many ideas. So I want to use this in some way. I'm also gonna bring out a band of some sort. I have a few different ones. I'm gonna pick out one that I like and I'm gonna use this. And what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna cut these into like smaller pieces, a little bit different shapes, so they are not the exact same length. And I'm gonna like place them all around this ornament, make it look like it's tied together with this with a band. Obviously I'm going to use the glue gun and glue everything together so it's really sitting there. Not sure that this will do it. I'm just gonna have to try. I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have now cut these small pieces. I ended up actually picking up one of these tools here. What I also did, I picked out a piece of fabric, a band. I cut this piece to be a lot longer than the actual ornament itself. So I would just lay this flat like so. Then I will basically just start gluing these pieces on here. Let's just start gluing. I just take a piece, put some glue and place on here. So I want every piece to be a little bit off, a little bit, so it's not a perfectly flat surface anywhere. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. You get the point what I'm doing, and when I have done the whole row and measured it and checked it and make sure that it's the good length, I'll be back to you. So the last ornament is done. I think it's super cute this way. I feel like I finished this video really strong. If you look closer, you can see that I didn't manage to quite get the wooden piece completely aligned. It was not the hardest one to do. It was not the most time-consuming one to do. It's time to wrap up this video. Here are all of the ornaments that I made today. Let's just go over them one by one. Okay, let's take it from the start. This one, the flower. What I thought about, and think about this, if you want to try this, like obviously you can just go ahead, just glue on flowers everywhere. It's a very kids-friendly craft. Now, if you want to be one step ahead, think about your vision. How do you see this looking? What is the inner layer looking like? Is there flowers all around? Think about that and build layer by layer. This is my least favorite out of the 5, but still gave me a lot of inspiration. The thing that I don't like about it is the middle thing with all the small blings that is falling off. Now looking at it, I sort of wish I just would have skipped that. If I would have added like glitter all over the inside, I think it would have been much better. What I do like about it is the volume of it, but it's still very airy. It's lightweight because obviously the paper doesn't weigh anything really. And I love the look of the golden dust on it, and that's also super easy. You just like paint it and it's there. I think it would have been easier if you would be able to have it hanging while you actually did it, so you can easily see where the top is and you can much faster just spin around and see where you need to go next. Okay, and now we come to the 2 red ones, which style-wise, I think they are my favorite. So we have the flower one, a little bit of a sister or a brother to the pink flower one. What I thought about when I made this was that I actually started a little bit wrong. I started in the middle, or like up here in the top, where I probably should have started actually here and placed some that would be once again like thinking of layers. But I still think in the end it turned out good, and also this is a little bit of trusting the process. Then we have the last one, which is also I'm super proud of this one. It would be a good thing like when you want to assemble this whole band, that you actually draw a line to make sure that it is centered if you want it to be centered. If you don't care about that too much, no problem, just go ahead. Otherwise, this one, not so much to think about. Just make sure that you rather have a too long band than make it too short. So I actually ended up cutting up like maybe this much. Let's just, for fun, I'm gonna rate these ones like favorite until least. Well, it's kind of obvious which one is the least favorite. And then I think it will have to be this one on the 4th place. I'm sorry, it will have to be this. Then, now this is difficult. I think I really like the idea of both of them, but this is my second favorite and this is the favorite. Like with Christmas, I am a little bit traditional, so it's like the perfect mix between everything in this one. I'm gonna hang this in my Christmas tree so you can see them and also get a glimpse of what I was talking about earlier with what you can do with things from the nature. If you like this video, please give it a like, and also if you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all of that. I had so much fun making this. I want to do this again. Or do you have another Christmas suggestion do you want to see in December, or are you like fed up with Christmas? Do you want something else? Let me know. Thank you for watching. As always, have a lovely day, and I hope you're having a wonderful December no matter where you are in the world during this odd year. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye.